Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. How are you?
Good. It's first day back.
Yes. Hellfire Creative podcast is back.
Episode 11, but
My first episode.
it's episode 1, I reckon.
Yeah.
But we're going to call it episode 11 so we can keep it in chronological order on the Podbean. But yeah. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's different about Hellfire Creative podcast now, Andy Baz?
Well, we're going to talk about us as a company because
Yeah.
we never talked about ourselves.
No.
Really.
And we've got a new bloke.
And we've got
A
someone
new
else.
bloke.
Good.
Hello.
Luckily, he's sitting down and he looks the same height as us, but he's freakishly tall.
Yeah. Let's introduce ourselves. You can go first.
I'm Harrison Gray. I've been working here about 2 months now. Been enjoying it. The new assistant. It's been good fun. I've learnt a lot so far, and I hope to grow even more this 2023.
I hope you don't grow anymore.
I hope, yeah.
Because
So do
you already
I,
bang your
'cause
head on everything in the office.
So do I.
Yeah.
This office, it seems to hate me, but I mean, grow as a creator.
You
honestly.
can be yourself though because you've got the job, so it's not a
Yeah,
job
you-
interview.
Yeah. Well, no, because people out there are going to go, this guy's definitely got the job. Why? So this is the question. I know. Well, I'll get on to us in a minute. But what made you apply for the job as was it content creator, trainee content creator?
Yeah.
What made you
Well,
apply?
It's like I told you when we had our Christmas party.
I can't remember that.
It is one of my
Completely
dream. It was
gone.
one of my dream jobs as a kid. Like, originally it was to be a YouTuber, and then I like started editing on like really bad softwares when I was like a couple of years ago, and I just enjoyed editing.
Maybe your microphone closer.
So I would just edit a lot more, and I really enjoyed editing. So it was like, I hated college. Like, I couldn't stand it. And I wanted like to go on to an apprenticeship or get a full-time job. I didn't want to be in like a school environment anymore because college is like still like school. So I went on government.uk
Yeah.
to look
Big
for
up
apprenticeship.
government.uk.
Big up government.
Sometimes.
And then, I was one of the first ones I saw, content creator.
It's around the corner from your house.
Applied, yeah. And then, here we are.
Here we are. He beat off 3 other contenders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, from like day one to now, like the difference in like your, not just your abilities, but your like your attitude to the creative process is just,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
leaps and bounds. It's insane, and it's only been like I reckon 2.5 months, maybe. Is it 2 months?
Yeah.
Just 2 months.
Just 2 months. Yeah.
About
It's
it's just
insane.
so might be 9
What-
weeks.
What's been your favourite part? I know it's been not been a lot, but what's been your favourite part? Do you reckon?
I really enjoyed Jamo Alone,
Jamo Alone.
going there and filming that.
Big up Jamo Alone.
It was funny. It was good. I learned like the most.
Yeah.
That because before that I couldn't really set stuff up like at all. Now I sort of have an idea. You learn a lot. You learn how things are shot, lighting.
Pressure as well adds to that kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get this right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It turned out amazing.
What would
haven't
you have
go-
done differently on that?
I don't really know. I think it was really good. Trying to think.
Remember, Jay will probably listen to this.
Yeah,
so you
so
have to
be
big up
nice.
Jay.
Hi,
Big up Jay.
Big
Come
up
on,
Jay.
go.
What would I have added?
Or change. Don't have to add it. What would you have done anything
Just
differently?
like in the process of the shoots, the evenings,
I don't think I would have.
That's
Off the
fine.
top of my head,
Yeah.
without like watching it and thinking.
Yeah.
off
I
of
think it
my
came
head.
out really nicely.
It
I
did.
think everyone
It did.
everyone worked really hard on that, and I think the boys at Alton's Barbecue World were good sports. Like, we got to do some funny stuff.
That-
If you haven't
yeah.
watched it, we'll put a link
Yeah.
maybe in there.
I mean, it
So
came
it's really
together
good.
really quickly. It was quite involved. Yeah.
I think that was more involved than our short film that we did in April.
And better organised as
Better
well.
organised,
Yeah,
then
yeah. But
came
we'll
out
get
better.
to that. We'll get
That's on the list.
to But you said to me after the first night, that's the first time you've been on set. What was that like for you?
So that it was really enjoyable. It's sort of what I thought it was going to be like, but it also sort of wasn't. You know, it was like, it was very fun. It was very busy. You know, we got like a lot done in that first night. We got like, how many scenes did we shoot? Like 10?
I think we did 6 in the first
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
but it was
We
like
done
about
lots.
4 shots for each scene.
Yeah, he was involved. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It was good fun to do. Turned out great. I think it was very interesting, like a little trailer as well. So like that's a good first set to be on, like something funny, something relaxed, and like pranks. Shooting pranks is quite a funny and chilled out first set to be on.
Yeah,
No, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I think being on set with us is way more chilled than it would be on, say, like an APA production, which is like there's 15 people there, and they're all got their own role, and you can't step outside your role.
Yeah.
You're at, like, you know, you get to find what you like, which is good. You get to, without like you can choose the things you're interested in doing as well on our stuff. So like, well, actually, I really like you like the editing. I guess from working with you for 2 months, you really like editing.
Yeah, that's like,
which
as
is
well
really
as
bad
the
because
demo
you really
alone.
like editing as well.
Yeah.
And I really like editing.
Yeah.
We all love editing.
That leads to,
But there's enough work at them. Well, there was enough work.
well,
to
luckily
get onto that.
we have Lily starting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Thursday.
right. Yeah,
She's
Thursday.
going to be taking on a lot of the production stuff. So
Yeah.
that'd be good. So yeah, what else have you liked doing this year?
Jamo, no, not Jamos. We just
Don't
spoke about Jamos. Dino's edits.
Yeah.
You know, I said to you, I like doing them. They're always fun to do. Like I said, when I was a kid, wanted to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's just fun, like watching a stream, cutting it down, edit it, and it's something that I look forward to improving upon as well. Like, I feel like in a couple months, hopefully, I'll be able to like doing it like much faster and also do an edit.
So too.
It does take me a while, but
to be honest with you, mate, like the first one, there was a few changes, and I did a few bits on it. Second one, Dean signed it off without me even touching it. So, like, that's good. That's great work, and I think those things. That's where I think that's really good for your comic timing as well.
Yeah.
Those things, because you haven't got any other angles. You've got one angle to play with, and it's kind of like you've got to find funny moments in 2 hours of streaming. And you know, from doing that, your comic timing and the fun, being able to edit and find good bits will come so quickly.
Yeah.
And your ability to sort of move around Premiere will just get quicker and quicker and quicker until you're like you using keyboard shortcuts, and you don't even think you've done it. Like, you could probably knock one of them out in an hour and a half.
No. But like, I mean, like, I would like to, you know, once I've learned like After Effects, I could make like a really funny, good YouTube video and just edit it like really quickly, and like just edit like maybe not the easiest stuff to edit now. Like, I couldn't do it now. Like, the stuff that I could not add to it now, that I watch it and I think that would be a funny edit, but I have no idea how to do that. It would take too long. Yeah. But like, when I fully learn and I finished learning, that I'll be able to just bang that out.
You never stop learning, Harrison.
No.
You never stop learning.
Every day is something. You learn something new every day, I find.
Every day's a lesson, guys.
It certainly is.
What did you learn yesterday? Do you know?
Yesterday, what did I learn? I did learn something yesterday. When I was doing my creative challenge, which we'll come on to later as well, I was learning it. Well, I wasn't really learning it, but I got to perfect my compositing skills, and I've also learned that DaVinci Resolve's Quick Mask has got even better, because I was able to mask my psychiatric self much quicker than having to mask it by hand.
What about you? Did you learn anything yesterday?
No, not yesterday.
I don't know if I did either.
I was bank
Did you not learn
holiday,
anything
mate.
yesterday?
Bank holiday, mate.
I learned some-
Took advantage.
I went for a pint with Simon, so I definitely learned something. Right, your turn.
Cool. Me.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Andy or Baz. Andy Baz.
Yeah, which is really another confusing thing on set, because
Yeah.
I'll call him Andy and Baz at the same time, and all different times. Can you get Baz for me?
I'm-
Who the fuck is Baz?
Yeah,
Andy.
I'm happy
okay.
with Baz. I'm happy with Baz. I'm used to it now. I used to hate it when I was
Really?
younger. Yeah. I hid my middle name for years.
Yeah, we know
until
But Baz, been Baz for at least 12 years, 13
Yeah.
years, probably
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm Andy Baz, anyway. And I wear many hats here. Many hats. Producing, editing, It's been a great year.
It's been busy.
It started off not the best, but it got. I mean, we were working right up until I had a little holiday, so I've been to Ireland for Christmas, which was really, really fun. And yeah, been a great year. Enjoyed it.
What was your highlight of your year?
So I'm not going to say Jamo alone because that was your one. I would say going to Copenhagen.
That was good.
So we did a project for Trustpilot.
Yeah.
And again, another whirlwind project. Go and film all day, cut everything into a 60-second reel within 48 hours, and it was cool because we were sort of tag teaming the edit, and we got to go on bikes around Copenhagen, which was just like sick. And what was the thing we saw? It was like the graduation, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, so I've got a picture of it on my Instagram, but it's in Denmark when students graduate, I don't know if it's from school or college, but they just get driven around the back of like army trucks having a party.
It was mad. It was
I'll show you
like tanks.
What?
Like
No,
tanks?
like you know, like those army convoy trucks where they all sit
Yeah.
at the back, open like thing with little.
That's a
canvas top.
tradition, or that?
It's a tradition. It's insane. People are like, what the fuck is happening? And it was the whole weekend.
So they were being driven round, and they were like drinking bottles of champagne or whatever, just shouting.
Listening to Lady
Driver,
Gaga.
really loud music. Drivers were just tooting everywhere,
Oh, it was insane.
and then they drop them off at like a restaurant or a
That
club or
sounds
whatever,
like
and
laugh.
just kicked
It was
them out.
so cool. And then like if two lorries come together, it was so loud. They were both beeping their horns. They're going crazy.
Oh, from like different schools.
Well, yeah. I don't know who organised it. I didn't look that much into it, but yeah, it was so much fun.
That sounds like madness.
So that was great. So we got paid to go and do that, which was excellent. I think
Anything abroad's good though.
anything. Another one that we did was Jay's Grilled Ya,
Grilled ya, yeah.
which
Another prank for Jay.
Oh, was that the
Just
the
wing it.
boy? Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
so we'll put the link in the description, but Ben and I were very nervous about it because we just weren't sure how Just Wing It were gonna
Take it, yeah.
yeah
Anything like that makes me nervous. Because I'm like, I don't know this person. We're doing a hidden camera prank on someone we don't know, and it could go so wrong. I was like, he's gonna knock someone out. Someone's gonna get beaten up, or he's gonna scream. I was like, but luckily it turned out. For the
it
best.
was very funny. It was. He took it really well.
Yeah.
And he
not
had
enjoying
no
it.
idea.
Yeah.
So as we walked up to him and Jay's
Watched
doing
that,
his
yeah.
he
Not now, Jay. I'm having a bit of
oh,
fun.
mate, it was just perfect. His reaction was perfect for it, and it came out really right. But I think it was more so the anxiety of us. We went for lunch just before it, and we were just sitting there going, I don't know how this is gonna go. Don't know how this is gonna go.
I normally think the worst before any shoot, but that was when I was like, going, this could go so terribly wrong. And it was like, it's never really about the money for anything like this, but I was like, it's definitely not worth how much we're getting paid to get our cameras smashed up or something. and it did go. It did end up being all right, and it was fun. And Jay enjoyed it as always.
I'm sure he did. Yeah, no, he loved it. Anyway, that's me. Moving on, Ben.
Hi, I'm Ben.
I forgot who he was.
I wear many hats here.
Yeah. All the hats.
I wear all the hats. Just recently got into Milanote, which is like a planning pre-production software, and that has been my highlight so far. 2022 was building out a whole production thing that we'll probably not stick to, and we'll do something different in the next weeks. But yeah, I direct, edit, shoot, write, plan, moan.
Yeah.
Moan. That's about it.
Not
Really.
that bad, no. But yeah. So what was your favourite shoot last year?
Oh, I don't know. See, I wanted it to be. I wanted my favourite shoot to have been our short film. but it wasn't.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be. I think Lego, the whole Lego project for me. From being given from Golan, our client, going, we've got this, and then they're going, what do you want to do? And giving carte blanche really to come up with a concept for how they can deliver their brief, which was promote Lego Lates, which is a great sort of initiative to get adults back into playing with Lego and using their creativity, and being able to kind of deliver that. I mean, I remember drawing up storyboards while I was camping in Wales. I can't remember where I was, but I was camping and I was just drawing up things on my iPad, going, right, it needs to look like this, and we need to be able to say this, and building keynotes on iPads, because we were like, shit, they want this tomorrow, and we haven't. I think the turnaround on it, the crew we got involved. So we had our friend Di produce. We had Keith Gubbins DOP on it, and then we had Beth art direct.
Yes.
Well, production design art direct, and it was just overall, I think, absolutely brilliant, and the client loves it. There's some crazy stuff that's happened in the background with it that we like to laugh about, but I think overall, 3 countries, 3 project, 3 videos, and social cut downs. It was like a well-oiled machine. I think we all learnt a lot. We delivered on time.
We had very tight windows with the actual shoot, and we were restricted, and it was no one's fault. It was just the way it was, and I think they went really, really well.
And we got to shoot at BAFTA.
We got to shoot
and I
at
got to
BAFTA.
meet your buddy G in the toilets at BAFTA.
Oh yeah. That was great.
Yeah, well, I went, legend. I went, cheers, mate. It wasn't my finest moment, but I think overall, Lego, and it's come out well. And I mean, the client seems happy, and that's always all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Really.
Give us another one as well. It's got to be another one.
I can't even remember. I think what else was fun to do that we did. I mean, I think Jammo Alone was great. I really enjoyed every moment of that. I think being able to kind of build that and have the time as well. I think the beauty of the Jammo Alone thing is that we had 3 nights at Alton's, and we had a day and an afternoon here shooting the van stuff, and it came together so well, and it looks how we want it to look. I think there's a few shots that I think I just overexposed a little bit, and I was like, oh, that's not great. But overall, and we got Sparky in, and he got to do his first, we got a sound guy now that we can rely on, which is great. I think Jammo Alone is really good. I can't really think of anything else.
Was it the VFX one?
Lucky Block.
Yeah.
Lucky Block was fun. It was stressful. That was, again, another tight turnaround. It's like
we were pulled in the day before, I think it was.
And then they were like, I was like, who's DIT and who's VFX supervising it? No one. It's like, okay, well, we'll have to do that as well. And then editing it, and then comping it, and then it was, we had like DOP here, we had the client here, we were pretty hands on that, and they're like, and we needed to deliver it by the end of the day. It was just the turnaround on it was mental. But we got it, and I think they're happy with it. We did 8 versions of an ad. Yeah. In 4 different aspect ratios for each one, and cut downs for each one. So it was tight turnaround. I think with any crypto company, they blow their load really early when they think they're gonna go to the moon, and then they run out of money.
Before, is it?
No. It's one of those things, isn't it? But I think that we get lucky with things like that. You get in there at the height, you get what you're at, get something fun out of it, and walk away. But I like Lucky Block. I think My Heritage at the back end of last year was a massive edit VFX project that went on to March, didn't it?
It did.
So I think My Heritage, which was a really fun project to do as well. And that was purely post-production. That was us producing the post-production, doing the post-production, arranging,
fixing
messes, getting drives sent over, dealing with the client, dealing with old producers, getting handovers. It was a tough project, but again, I think as always, you learn from everything.
It was a tough project. It was a demanding project as well. I mean, we worked all last Christmas. That's why I sort of opted to go away this year, because I was like, I just need a break. I need to have a break. But yeah, that was a tough one. You
How
right?
was,
2 days off.
how was Ireland? So I didn't hear
It
about
was
this.
okay. Yeah,
It's Irish.
yeah.
It was Irish.
Very island.
Any pubs? Did you go to any Irish
We
pubs?
went to an Irish pub.
I hear that's
yes.
always fun.
There was
It's just called a pub in Ireland.
yeah.
No, it's an Irish pub.
There was actually a Hellfire bar
Really?
that I found there, but it wasn't open, so we didn't get to
No.
go in. But yeah, always fun. Always fun. Expensive and cold.
Same as here. Harrison, what are you looking forward to in 2023?
I guess just learning more, like, by the end of this year, I'm going to be able to do everything by myself to a high standard. So, looking forward to just learning as much as I can about the industry, about, all the hats.
All the
Hopefully
hats,
I can
yeah.
be wearing
All
lots
the
of more
hats.
hats. And, just keep learning any fun projects that are coming up. Just a good year. I'm hoping for a good year.
That's good. And you enjoying the creative challenge?
I am bit stressful. I need to do one today. I have no idea what I'm going to do today.
I need to do mine
But-
today as well.
We all do.
You've done
do.
it, haven't you?
Have you?
I've started mine.
Started.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
someone's got to start. But yeah. Okay. So
It-
you're looking to learn more.
Learn more.
And wear
Learning.
more hats.
Yeah, basically.
Right, yeah.
I am looking forward to wearing less hats. To be honest, I've not really thought about it. It's just another year, and I want more work, and we're going to be going and getting more work, more clients, building on the clients that we've got, building more projects out of those clients. That's what I'm looking forward to doing, yeah, that's all I'm looking forward to in 2023.
Really? And how's the creative challenge?
Yeah, stressful. I would say it's stressful. It's good though.
It's good,
I'm
yeah.
enjoying. Yeah, putting, because I've said I'm going to stick to photography, and I'm already regretting that instantly, because it's like how.
I'm so glad I
Yeah.
didn't say I'm just doing this.
Yeah,
That means I'll go-
but I'm going to stick
when I'm
to
going to
it.
be lazy, like when I'm snowboarding, I'm just going to draw a picture.
I'd like to do like a short film for one of mine, because I've been doing
Go for it
pictures.
then.
On
There's
my
nothing
first one,
stopping
I
you.
got my whole family involved somehow, like spontaneously.
Bit cheating.
Last night though, I was
Two of them
just,
did it. Yeah, you and your brother Brandon did it.
Yeah,
last
my,
night.
yeah, my brother's doing
It's
it.
good.
No one else is doing it, but I mean, like, all my family helped me
Yeah.
do mine, but it didn't work out at the end because we done loads of chess ones, and then we went to this. We was all like, let's get in a car, and we all just drove to a car park because we was trying to make some like Rocky thing.
Yeah.
It didn't work out like at all. But my brother still made it work, and he posted it as his first
Yeah.
one, I think. But like my one yesterday was like, I forgot in the middle of the day, and then I just remembered at like 5 o'clock, and I was like, oh, I've still got to do this. So it's like stressful. It's like, oh, I need to think of an idea.
I think it's easier once you're back here. Once we were at the,
Yeah,
like, 'cause
exactly.
if we're all going to be doing one,
So I've got
every
better
day.
cameras here as well. There's much like.
Like we said to you on day one, mate. You can take that. Sony
Take the
home with
camera.
you.
Yeah.
You have never
I'm gonna
you're
need
never
that.
taking it home with you.
My sister
Day
would
one.
wants like me to take pictures of her car for something and then edit it. So
There you go.
There you go.
Is there
Yeah.
anything car? This driving is one of the prompts. I think it's like day
Yeah.
15.
I'll just use that for that then as well. There you go. There's a day done.
I'm still trying. I just look at some of those prompts and I just think, oh, why? I mean, I randomised those, but I did pick a few of them as well.
I
So
just
I-
look on the day. Like,
Yeah.
this morning I just looked.
I think
oh,
it's
what's the
easier.
day?
So last night I was like, I was just laying awake going, what the am I going to do? What am I going to do for sleep? What am I going to do for sleep? But I've got an idea now, so that's all good. But yeah,
Yeah,
Your dog would be
yeah.
perfect for this because
This is all she
all he
does,
does
yeah.
is sleep. So it's just like
She's asleep
just
right
film
now.
the dog. Would have been like
it was one of my ideas was just to kind of set up a camera up and then just kind of speed through it and have us
day
kind
in
of
the
moving
life of
around
my
her.
dog.
But then I was like, oh, then I have to bring her in. She likes sleeping at home now.
I love it when she comes in.
Yeah, I think she's
Best
so
dog.
funny. Like,
She's
it's the
so
funniest
funny.
dog.
She
The
just makes me
noises
laugh.
she makes, I just love it. It's like a dinosaur. It's like, it amazes me. It's like sound effects.
You can hear it through
Incredible.
from downstairs. You can hear it in our bedroom.
You can hear her snoring from like, I feel like next door can hear her
Yeah,
snoring.
they can. She's so loud.
It's hilarious.
I'm sure she'll be on the podcast one day. You'll hear her snoring.
We'll bring her on. Where are we going next?
What am I looking forward to?
Yes.
I guess. I'm looking forward to, and I've got loads of things actually, because I've spent the last week thinking about it because I haven't been at work.
What's that then?
Right, we've got the short film, The Runner,
Yeah.
which is ready to go. Like, pre-production has begun. I've done all of the stuff I didn't do for the driver. I've done, learning from my mistakes in the first one, and the driver will be out before this podcast comes.
Yeah.
Driver's
So I'll
incredible.
put a link in one of the corners for it. The driver film, because we've done that, and we'll talk about that in a minute, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Runner, I'm looking forward to doing that. I think that's going to be brilliant because we're going to take our time. And I'm looking forward to this podcast, creating content for us rather than just for our clients. As much as I enjoy the client work, I think we can do some really good stuff for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we don't. What have we done in the last year, really, for ourselves? Like, we shot a services film, then because I cut my hair off, we didn't use it. So my hair's different, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. We haven't made use of the space or the stuff we have. So, yeah, I think it's good. I think the format of this podcast is better than what we've done before.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's going to be fun.
And then what else am I looking forward to? Yeah, just working, doing stuff, and going snowboarding.
Nice.
Where are you going to go snowboarding?
Going snowboarding in 20 days.
Where?
Teens in France, en français.
In France.
In France, yeah. And then I'm going to Scotland a month later.
I'm getting my passport.
Yes,
this
get
week,
your
so
passport.
I will hopefully
You
leave the
need to get-
country sometime.
You need to get one because in
Yeah.
case something comes up and you have to come with us. So
Yeah.
and
That's
you know,
what I'll be mostly looking forward to. If we get like a holiday this year, it'll be very
It's not a holiday, it's work.
well, it's still work. We're like leaving the country. I just want to leave England.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said to you on Christmas,
Love England,
like
by the
we
way.
will endeavour to get some shoots abroad
Mm-hmm.
because it is fun and it is a holiday. It's a bit stressful when you forget to get a carnet and you go
what?
through customs and so you need a carnet now because of Brexit, and whoever voted for Brexit is an idiot.
Yeah.
What is a
and
carnet?
Carnet is basically a list of equipment that you've got, that you're taking abroad, so you can't say that you brought it there, so you don't get taxed on it. If you don't have one, they can seize all your kit and charge you £100. I didn't take one to Brussels this year because I forgot, and I was just like, luckily I had a friend in Brussels, and I was texting him going, "Can't wait to see you today. I brought my camera so we can go on a photo shoot." But actually, I just went and did work for someone. So, but
Yes.
yeah. Yes. So going abroad will be fun. We will try and get some shoots abroad. If you're looking for someone to shoot abroad, hit us up.
Hits up.
Info at Hellfire Creative.
Get me out of this country, please.
Right. Last question. What was the worst part about 2022?
The Elf.
The Elf.
Like, it was
Yeah,
fun, and some of them looked amazing, but like it was so stressful coming in every day,
Yeah,
just
I'll give
doing
you
it.
that.
Like it would take me like half a day.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
if
like-
anyone was following the Elf, you noticed that we gave up on the 22nd.
Yeah.
And Annie Baz had gone on holiday.
The
and-
23rd.
Yeah, and we were like, should we just post the video we'd shot for the end of it? And we ended it.
It
I
was
don't think I'm gonna
funny
do it
and
next
fun,
year.
but like
This year.
it's just a lot of stress.
It was a lot of stress. I don't think I want to do it this year. I did enjoy sending it up on a rocket.
Mate, blowing that thing
I like
up
the wheel
was
one.
hilarious.
Wheel one was really good.
It was
Wheel
funny.
was good.
Maybe we'll just do some. I don't know. Or we'll just do something different. But
Yeah.
I really enjoyed doing that little homage.
Yeah, that was funny. That was well funny.
Yeah. With Pizza Boy Harrison. Yeah, it was good.
I'm
yeah.
a brilliant actor. Do you know what I mean?
You are a genuinely good
Right.
actor.
You are good.
Incredible.
I'll give you that.
You
Yeah.
could be a pizza delivery guy.
Who was it? Who was it that
Very
said that? Was it one of
convincing.
you, or was it well, when we was at Jamo Alone, and someone was like, "That should be your real job, just a pizza." Like, it's
probably
just
Jay,
someone was like,
yeah.
"Seems like
Oh,
something you do." Pizza delivery.
Mate, I wouldn't trust you to deliver a pizza.
You wouldn't.
No.
No, neither would I. I would drop all the
What
boxes.
was your worst part of 2022?
Worst part.
Work-wise. Not just in general.
I couldn't. Yeah. Well, worst part was probably the driver.
Yeah, I agree. It was.
That turned out so good. Like that was so good. I don't. Was it
Yeah,
not?
Yeah, exactly. So I think, mate,
I
that's
weren't
good
there when
news
they
that
shot
He
it.
wasn't there for it, and he enjoyed it.
That's great.
That's good to
I'm very
hear.
happy
What was it
about
like
that.
shooting it?
It was a nightmare.
Stressful.
It was
All my
stressful because it
favourite
was just 2 of us.
locations.
There was just 2 of us, and we were trying to do it for 0 money, and we got someone on board to do the sound, and he lied to us and said he had 20 years sound experience, and then he ruined it. So when you do watch The Driver, link will be somewhere around here. You'll notice that half of it is just music, where it's going, well, we can't use the audio on this bit because it's just so bad. And the one thing I said when we started
From the
production, I was
offset.
like, we need to get a sound guy in because 70% of
So you needed Sparky then, really.
yeah, but now we've got Sparky.
Yeah, we've got Sparky. Yeah, it was just stressful, and then getting it done afterwards, fixing it, going through the rigmarole of getting it fixed. Yeah, it was just tough.
Yeah, it was soul destroying. But we got it done.
It's done.
It's done and it's out now. Link somewhere. And I think what we got from it, what we got out of it. Well, we've won some awards for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And semi-finalist and some stuff. So it's not terrible. But yeah, let us know what you think about it. Link in the description.
I did work on another shoot where the DP was an absolute, I'm going to say, knobhead, basically. That wasn't fun. That was 2 days. Yeah, just not a fun experience on set at all. So, but that's all I'm going to say on it.
Yeah. These things happen. I think
They do.
Yeah, I think again when you're doing it is stressful, and it's like you are. Anything like this is stressful because you're like, actually, we've only got this time to do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get angry, you're gonna get stressed because you're like, a lot is riding on this, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because nothing really matters like that. But you're like, this has got to be good because we're putting our sort of
Our name on it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think if you've seen it and you don't know what happened behind the scenes and you liked it, then that's all good.
I thought it looks amazing.
I'm going to say there was a TV pilot we worked on that I didn't enjoy doing, and that's about it. It was fun on the day, and then it's just got worse and worse and worse. And again, same issue, same sound guy. We didn't know at the time, so that made the whole.
That's
thing.
what alerted us to it, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
we parked the driver, so we finished filming. Like, I'm not going to say it. We fell out.
Yeah.
Because we were just both stressed, and then we kissed and made up like we normally do, and it was all good and happy. And we parked it. We went, right, we're going to park this, and then we'll revisit it in a couple of months because we started to get really busy, which was great.
Yeah, the reason we did it is because we were quiet.
Yeah.
And then we got busy
Yeah.
whilst we were doing it.
Yeah. So we parked it. We did said TV pilot, and when Ben was editing it, it was like, oh dear God.
Yeah, this sound is awful. What has happened?
Oh no.
And then I went, can you just go and
Yeah.
open up the driver project for me? And you
it was
went,
the same.
what the?
It
Because I
was-
was like, there was the one scene that we had edited was in the driver, and it was fine. Was the girls?
Yeah.
But it was because they were so loud.
They were so loud. Yeah.
that it
yeah.
didn't matter because
Yeah.
we just had to turn them down a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of the film is quite quiet, so you notice when the sound's crap.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. Yeah. But yeah, and that was yeah. I think those were my lowlights, and they were all to do with the same sound guy.
Same man twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know.
Oh, you hadn't heard his work.
No,
Oh,
and
right.
we'd already introed him on because the director for the pilot was one of the actors in our short, and he got talking to him, and he booked him from that, not knowing, and we didn't know, so we couldn't warn him, and so it was one of those things. But yeah, but we've learnt so much. Seriously, you learn so much. Like, if you're gonna learn something today, people listen to this podcast, learn that you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
much more from your
Yes.
mistakes than you do from your triumphs. I don't think you learn anything from a triumph. So,
No, exactly, because you just think, well, that went perfect, and next time it'll go perfect, and
Mm.
we're, you know, that's why Lego went so well, because
we've just done off that.
What-
Just done those two things.
But we got a bigger crew.
Yeah.
We just said we had the budget, which was great, and it went like clockwork. Everyone put in a shift, and we were having pizza by 2 o'clock on the final shot. What a pizza as well! It was
Pizza.
great.
And a
It was
beer.
sick. Yeah, and a beer.
I think that's it. So we've done the correct challenge. What else do
Yeah.
we need to talk about?
I think this year as well,
There we go.
we can grow, and I think we will grow all our like social medias, because like you said earlier, you're looking forward to doing much more stuff for us.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, we've got the new blogs, we've got the new how-tos, we've got lots of new things that we're putting out. Obviously, I'm now editing the YouTube videos. We're doing a lot more YouTube stuff. I think we can grow our YouTube, you know, Instagram, and I think that with the more like
You volunteer on
content,
Instagram because someone needs to do it.
if it needs to be done,
Done.
we need to grow. I think we will grow.
Our new social
All of
media
us.
trainee, content creation.
I've got it here. You saw it
Great
here.
salesman as well.
Yeah,
Why
really
is that?
pushing it.
It's good.
Why am I
I'm loving
salesman?
the passion, man, and that's.
I don't
that's
get
good.
it.
Because you would do the speech you just gave. It
Very
was
passionate.
epic,
Oh,
very
yeah.
passionate.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'm
Um,
a great salesman.
Yeah, well, I think is that it? That's the podcast episode 1. Is it 11/1?
11/1.
We'll do that as that. That's good. What should we talk about next week?
I don't know. I'd like to talk about everyone's favourite films because
No,
I'd
that'd
like
be
to
good.
hear about Harrison's favourite films because I know that he
My
has
favourite films are amazing. Like, they are.
Earbuds 1 through 4.
What, I don't even know what that is.
The thing is,
you
right?
mean, I forgot the name.
Santa
now.
Paws.
Santa
Santa
Paws.
yeah.
Lovely.
Something that we've noticed is Ben and I really. I mean, I'm significantly older than Ben, but we thought we were cool, yeah. And then you coming on board, we're like, fuck, we're really old.
I'm just
'Cause,
really cool.
It's
what I mean?
debatable, but we'll
I'm
find
interested.
out.
Yeah, I think let's talk about some of our favourite films next week because at the end of the day we are a production company.
Yeah,
And I think talking about our films and like getting an insight into what his favourite films are and like why they're favourite and like how we can, discuss that and talk about some production moments in there because and I mean this, we should all research our favourite film as well and
Yeah.
talk about the process and like what we learned about it. Because there's things like I mean Star Wars is definitely not my favourite film, but when you find out that Star Wars was made in the edit because it was so shit.
yeah,
And the only reason it was good is because the editors saved it. And I learned some stuff I can't talk about Mission Impossible 7 and 8 last night that I can't even say on camera about editing. So
right.
yeah,
We should do are we
All
gonna
our favourite
do?
films.
You're gonna have to bring your favourite film to
Yeah,
the
I'll
table
bring
next
several.
week.
yeah.
Because I don't have one. I have several.
We'll bring okay.
I'll have to watch loads.
Watch your top 5 and then pick
Yeah.
one of them, and then you can also list your top 5 favourite films and bring some facts about those 5 films.
Yeah.
Done.
So
So-
look forward to it. Films. We're gonna talk
And
about.
you're sitting in the middle and hosting next week.
Yeah.
There's something else to look forward to. So, 'cause that will go well.
Awesome. Right, we will catch you next time. Hit all the likes, subscribes,
Just hit it all, really.
hit it all, share, and we'll catch you on the next one. Laters.
Peace.